Welcome to the Divine Hangout. I'm your host, Hillary Jubilee. It is my intention that when you listen to this podcast, you experience an increase in peace, abundance, and divine miracles in your life experience. If you love all things spirituality, wellness, healing, manifestation, and miracles, you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. Let's enter the portal together. Welcome back. We are back with another lesson, and today we're on lesson 6 of A Course in Miracles, the workbook for students. So let's get into lesson 6. I am upset because I see something that is not there. The exercises with this idea are very similar to the preceding ones. Again, it is necessary to name both the form of upset, anger, fear, worry, depression, and so on, and the perceived source very specifically for any application of the idea. For example, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. I am worried about blank because I see something that is not there. Today's idea is useful for application to anything that seems to upset you and can profitably be used throughout the day for that purpose. However, the 3 or 4 practice periods which are required should be preceded by a minute or so of mind searching as before, and the application of the idea to each upsetting thought uncovered in the search. Again, if you resist applying the idea to some upsetting thoughts more than to others, remind yourself of the 2 cautions stated in the previous lesson. There are no small upsets. They are all equally disturbing to my peace of mind, and I cannot keep this form of upset and let the others go. For the purposes of these exercises, then, I will regard them all as the same. Okay, so lesson 6 is a little step up from lesson 5. Again, if you're not understanding what it's meaning, doesn't matter. It's A Course in Miracles. It's retraining your mind. The ego thinks that it knows what's what, and this is kind of undoing of the ego. So, and when I talk about ego, or when the Course talks about ego, I mean, there's so many different meanings that people give to that, and it's a very specific, different meaning in the Course in Miracles. So maybe also just let go of what you think the ego means, because some people think that's like your personality, which that's part of it. But anyway, we won't get into it, but I'm sure we'll get into it later on about like what the ego actually is. But just kind of be open and let, I mean, the ego isn't even in this lesson, but I've just mentioned it, but just be open to a different meaning of what the ego means. I'll just leave it at that maybe for now. And it says 3 or 4 during the day, and then we're doing a mind searching for a minute prior to each practice period, and remembering that there's no small upsets. So again, from the smallest thing to somebody cutting you off in traffic, to something larger like getting in a big fight with somebody, or whatever the upset may be, we're applying it to anything and everything that upsets you in the least. Okay, happy practicing. I will see you in the next one. Bye.